Hello space explorers, in this video we will show you a new technique to get metallic hydrogen more easily in Space Simulator on Roblox. But first, let's stop by the ISS to pick up the cake. Very fast. In case we need it on the gas giants. As you may know, the ISS cake restores 30 health when used and can be found aboard the ISS in Module 3. To access Module 3 you need the red card found in Callisto. Everything is ready to go to the gas giants to collect metallic hydrogen with a new technique. As you know, the gas giants in the solar system are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. We will use the technique on each of them, so you can see how it works effectively. Let's start with Jupiter, the biggest and for many the scariest. Now we will enter Jupiter's atmosphere as if we were going to pick up metallic hydrogen in the same usual way, which is also used to pick up the orb. And also as usual, our first task is to find metallic hydrogen. There he is, on our right. So now let's start employing the new technique. And to do that, we're going to leave Jupiter's atmosphere. Now a small adjustment of the positioning of the spaceship Firefly. And here we go, facing the colossus of our solar system. With its powerful winds, using only the jetpack. And I warn you that this technique works for the regular jetpack too. Remembering that you need to have the pressure shield to be able to catch metallic hydrogen this way. Don't be scared by the winds. Just use your jetpack to go in the opposite direction they push you. And if you get lost, like I did, stay calm. If you are with ISS Cake and are paying attention to your health, there is no reason to give up early. Just keep going towards metallic hydrogen without getting carried away by emotion. I have learned that just like real-life astronauts, a space explorer who puts reasoning above all else and controls the risks and possibilities tends to do very well in his missions. And there's the metallic hydrogen right in front of us. I know that players who can easily get it will find this technique time-consuming. But it tends to work well for those who have trouble getting it, like me. Okay, we have the metallic hydrogen. Now we need to get out of Jupiter as fast as possible, so we don't oof. I'm showing everything in real time on Jupiter, so that the pros and cons of the technique are clear, even if not everything happens in the easiest way. On the other gas giants, I'll show everything in a more accelerated way. I've already tested a technique where the ship is locked in metallic hydrogen in my video on how to get the sun orb. I've also tested the technique of detaching the ship inside planets, but every now and then I'd end up getting pulled into the core and oofing. With this third technique so far, no oofing. Wow, the winds are strong even outside of Jupiter. Now we are going to the planet Uranus, but first we have to have a good snack, with the ISS cake. I think we lost a lot of health on Jupiter. That's because I lost metallic hydrogen, as you saw. If I wasn't recording, I would risk it, but I want to show you guys how things actually work. So at least for now, this video will be the biggest gastronomic experience on the channel. Because in addition to the cake, we will need another snack capable of revitalizing our health. After all, the ultimate goal is to put 4 metallic hydrogens in my locker. So let's stop by the moon. I really like the gravity and the views there. As you know, there's a base there. And besides finding apples that can restore our health, it's a chance to relive your first steps as a space explorer, and even rejoice in seeing how far you've come since you picked up the moon orb. There you have faster access to apples than to cake on the ISS. Well, it's snack time. Each apple restores 10 health when used. And of course, we'll take one to go. We may really need it soon. I apologize to anyone who is in a hurry, but let's take advantage of the fact that it's close, and I'll stop by Earth to repair the ship. I will transfer the metallic hydrogen from the cargo to my backpack, and then to the locker, so as not to risk losing it. I can't repair the ship on the platform, so I'll have to land it on the ground. Firefly repaired. We are back on the mission in search of metallic hydrogen. Our next destination is planet Uranus. Full speed ahead. Note that my Firefly spaceship is not yet fully evolved. Only 82 speed, out of a maximum of 88. Even so, using my mythic afterburner module that I obtained in a crate exploring centaurs, its speed reaches an incredible 119. Despite repairing it on Earth, I collided with space debris on the way. My Firefly has very few durability upgrades, so I had to use my auto repair module that I also obtained in a crate while exploring the centaurs. When I entered the planet, the metallic hydrogen was in front of me, but I didn't notice it, so I had to go all the way around the planet. Then I noticed him on my right, and I left the planet to use the new method for getting metallic hydrogen. Now, just like on Jupiter, we have to speed up and get out of the planet's atmosphere as soon as possible. The difference is that now I'm in good health. Wow, did I get pulled back? Planet Uranus can be quite tricky. You can only relax once you're back on the ship. Oh gosh, it feels like the winds push me into the ship. It's time to head to our next destination in search of metallic hydrogen. There is Neptune. This time we have the ship in good condition and with the protection of the compression barrier module, which I also got in a crate exploring centaurs. To protect myself, I have the pressure shield, which you can buy in Venus from Boris. I believe that in the worst case scenario, I only have to eat an apple to restore my health. It took me a while to find metallic hydrogen on Neptune, until I finally saw it, right next to me. So I stopped the spaceship, and prepared to go to the metallic hydrogen. But besides being rational, a good space explorer has to know when to trust his instincts. So I decided to move the ship away from the dangerous Neptune and do something to improve my health. Now look at the power of Neptune, which, according to so many, has the strongest winds. Look how far I got from the Firefly spaceship while eating my apple. Let's activate the wind-up motor, which is good to know how to use well, as it can save you from the core of a gas planet, or even the sun. Okay, now I'm going to approach and enter Neptune by jetpack. It took me a while to get my bearings in relation to the ore. And Neptune's winds, just as incredibly strong. It was difficult to start mining. Neptune is a tough opponent to face. But I did it, so you can do it too. Now comes the race to get out of the planet's atmosphere. And I have a problem here. Where is my spaceship? Maybe I didn't stop the engine completely. Maybe Neptune's strong winds were able to push it away. Now it's high up diagonally next to an ice rock, even outside Neptune. The winds are strong. Well, I did everything I could to get closer to the ship, but it only kept moving away from me. So I concluded that it was the winds of Neptune that pushed it. It's good to know that this can happen with this method, at least on Neptune. With Firefly further and further away and with no other way out, all I could do was call for SOS. And now it's time to wait. Suddenly, a beam of red energy crossed the space, and the warp came. It's Red Capybara, co-owner of the channel, who came to rescue me. I think he is a shapeshifter because he is always changing. But he's the best friend I've ever had in my life. Now let's go back to Earth so I can store my metallic hydrogen in the locker. But it looks like we have a little celebration with Commander Alex first. Sorry, Red Capybara, I can't let you mine this metallic hydrogen. I'll keep it in the locker. And unfortunately I lost what was in the Firefly cargo that got lost near Neptune. Time to say goodbye to my friend Red Capybara.
Bye.
This is what I call a farewell with impact. Now I need to restore my health. And we can go back to space, towards Saturn. Once again, at full speed. Wow, I never dreamed of flying at 119 speed, and I can still upgrade the Firefly. I just have to grind a lot. Grind and explore centaurs and their crates. We've arrived at Saturn. And this time it was very difficult to find metallic hydrogen. But anyway, there he is right in front of me. Let's mine. There are more wines than any other planet. Once again, it took me a while to find my way around. And it was a beautiful battle against the wines. The Saturn escape really surprised me with how difficult it was. Did you notice that I was once again pushed into the Firefly by the wind off the planet? This method may apply more to players who still can't get metallic hydrogen, but I've been using it successfully for grinding. Now I will return to Earth and place the metallic hydrogen in the locker. Just one repair and we'll be back on Earth. After this great journey, one of the 4 metallic hydrogens will still be missing, because as you may remember, I lost the Firefly containing one in its cargo in Neptune. All good. I think I'm a little affected by the pressure of the gas giants. Done. 3 metallic hydrogens are in the locker. To obtain the 4th metallic hydrogen, I returned to Neptune, mined it, and this time, I returned to the Firefly spacecraft without any problems. Finally, I placed the 4th ore in the locker. And so, the mission of exploring the gas giants in search of metallic hydrogen is accomplished. I learned about this method from the ABM channel in his comment on the video about the sun orb, where he posted a video using the technique on the planet Uranus to collect metallic hydrogen. The link to the video is in a pinned comment. I hope this video is helpful to you on your journey to get metallic hydrogen. Remember that you can and should create your own technique, or choose the one that suits you best. The important thing is not to give up, and what matters is that you manage to mine this valuable resource, which is metallic hydrogen. See you, space explorers.